guys, and welcome back to another episode of Outcasts 2 Icons. And as always, guys, if you are still enjoying the series, please do hit that big old like button on the video. That would be fantastic. So we're going to have ourselves a double LiveCom today, and there's going to be some highlights, of course, in the middle, but before that, we're going to do ourselves a quick question of the day. And today's question of the day is this: do you think Memphis will flop at Man United? I personally think that no. Basically, I do, however, think that a lot of people seem to be falling into the trap of thinking that because he has that kind of swagger that Ronaldo did kind of when he joined United, that he's going to be as good a player, and perhaps he will be. I don't know, but I think people need to sort of just, you know, let him adjust and see how he does for this first season, because he's shown glimpses of his quality, and at times he has looked a little bit out of the game as well. But just, you know, I think give him some time, basically, is all I would say on that. And what do you guys think about him? And if you do have any ideas for a question of the day as well, drop those in the comments with the hashtag QOTD. It's very, very early this morning, which is why I still look tired, basically. Well, I'm tired all the time, but that is no excuse. So, we're just going to try and jump straight in. Actually, there's one more thing, and that is this. This is going to be on both videos, this one and probably tomorrow's one because of the way I'm recording it. The poll for the series, for the Rebuilding series, has now been finished. In fact, it finished on Monday. I just hadn't actually checked it. But basically, it was a pretty resounding victory for AFC Wimbledon. So that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a Rebuilding AFC Wimbledon for our first save on FM16. However, I do have lots of ideas for saves after that, and I want to maybe do a Scandinavia or bust type of series, or there's all kinds of things I've got in the bank, so do not worry about that. I wouldn't mind doing another mini-series similar to my American Samoa save too, provided there's a good database. This year there just wasn't, and that was a real shame, because I really wanted to do one with an African team like I do with my Djibouti duty save offline. However, the database just did not work properly, which is a shame. However, what I'm after now from you guys is ideas for who should be the manager of AFC Wimbledon when we take over on FM16, and who will be the Wales manager too, actually. So we've got two choices there, but just yeah, I'll give you a vote in a couple of weeks' time, because we want to do it a bit closer to the time and give these saves a bit more chance to develop. But let me know who you want to see as manager. It can be anyone from any of my saves this year. I'd prefer it if it was someone from this save or Paris, but if you want to bring in someone from Red Star or Pompey, go for it. You know, go for it. It can't obviously be Norman Millington, and it can't be Edward Adamenko. Those are the only two that are ruled out. So let me know what you think in the comments. Right, let's just jump straight in, because otherwise this episode is going to be stupidly long. So Roma, Man United. Now, Monaco have lost at home to Barcelona already. There's nothing to show you in terms of team stuff, because literally there's been no games in between this and the LiveCom in the last episode, so we're just going to do this as a quick pick. In fact, there's only been like 4 days. So Di Placido, Elvis, Capra, Ervig Drupal, Falcao, Zivkovic, Lamantia, Arapi, Marim, Antonio. Now, Kaleshnikov is very nearly back, which is great. Catarini is not really. He and Garcia are going to be gone for a while, so that's a worry for us, and not much I can really do to rectify that, and I think these injuries are going to be what stops us from winning the Champions League this year. I think next year, if we can strengthen in the right areas, i.e. the midfield now, just to get some sensible backups, particularly in the Elvis, Ervig Drupal kind of area, and also someone on the right-hand side to replace Zivkovic, then I think we might have a strong chance at it. You never know. All my settings should still be the same as last time. Yes, they are. Good stuff, right. Oh, Adnan Januzaj. Still at Man United, interestingly. So Peters, is that Shemroy Peters, I assume? Brand, Reynoso, Lotta, Victor, Fernandez, Valladolid, Navarro, John Stones, interestingly, Ruben Neves. David De Gea is still in goal for Manchester United at the age of 38. Contract is expiring this summer, though. Quanta, Correa, Calder, Rashford, Carlos, Flint, and Gabriel Barbosa, of course. He always seems to sign for United on my saves. Right, they look to be playing a sort of narrow Christmas tree of doom as well, so this could be interesting. Then again, Palermo played that type of system against us, if I recall, and we absolutely annihilated them. So these guys are better than Palermo, probably. So let's just give this our best shot. It's the home leg first. We need a win here. This is vital that we get the not 3 points, you know what I mean. Get ourselves a good lead to take to Manchester for us in the second part of this episode. So I feel like we should be able to beat them, but I don't know. I have a little bit of a worry that we may actually not get it, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll be a fair game where there's no silly crap, and it will just be good goals that decide whether or not we go through or not, basically. That's the plan, hopefully. Right, here we go. Lamantia now. Into Di Placido. Going around a few players, as always. Back to Lamantia. I wish we had Kalishnikov. He's just a little bit better when he plays out there. Di Placido does look... Oh, it's a poor touch from him. Valladolid now. Players surging forward from him, and oh Christ, okay, they've got players. I just don't know what I said there. Reynoso, he's through on goal. Great tackle, I think. Boisson chose to kick, but I think that, oh, hello. I think that's because it was technically a pass back. Di Placido, lovely ball out for Zivkovic. We're going to miss him, my God, we are. I think he's going to go to Chelsea, which is very frustrating. But hey, what can you do? Capra, out wide to Ervig Drupal. Oh, can he be as good at crossing as always? Oh, if he can be as good at crossing as he's offside, he must be. Yeah, if he can get as good a crosses in as Geronimo Garcia, we may have a shot at this game. Basically, Ruben Neves now. to Peters. He was an absolute menace for us, for England against Belgium. Fernandez now. Players all around. We should be sensible here, but there's always that little chance for a long shot like that. Oh, dear. Julian Brandt with the goal. Roman 0, Man United 1. Long-range effort goes in the back of the net. That's a shame. I really thought we'd avoid just conceding a random long-ranger today, but what can you do? Sometimes you've got no way around it. This highlight's taking a piss touch. I thought we had all the bases covered here, you know. Everybody's marked their man quite nicely, and he's just lumped that one in the top corner. Oh, Basson was very close to getting to that, but he couldn't quite reach it. 1-0 Man United, that's not good. That's their away goal right there. We may need to step things up in the latter parts of this game, because now they've got the away goal, we need to get ourselves a couple of goals, really, because I sense at home they're going to be strong, and we need to be careful. We've probably still been at least as good as them tonight, but we do need to really step it up. And they've somehow won the ball again here. Elvis, how are we letting them do this? Right, Capra, poor. Right, we need to get a foot on the ball. We need to stop playing it so quickly, which is surprising, actually, because usually... Let me guess. Are you fucking hell? Well, they've scored the same goal twice. Right, well, that's done, really, isn't it? I can't believe that. They've just done the same thing twice from long range. Why doesn't that count as a long shot either? He's clearly outside the box. It's a good strike, but... Really? Okay. Right, little changes. We're going to have to up the tempo a little bit here. We're going to have to push higher up, because they've not really done a lot with that so far. I'm going to turn off shorter passing, and I'm going to put it onto attacking, I guess. Oh my god, I can't believe we started so badly in terms of conceding those 2 goals. And now we've got an injury just to add insult to, well, injury. Let's see. Lorenzo's going to have to be the man coming in for that. Apologies if you can hear loads of sounds in the background. Again, building work and shit. Reynoso, Ruben Neves. In for Brand. Lotta. Oh, what a save that is from Antonio. We need an improvement. But 34 minutes gone, and it's not looking like that's going to be the case, to be honest, guys. I really am starting to worry about this game. Di Placido. The 2 goals that have been conceded are frustrating as hell, because it's just 2 long-range goals, and I hate conceding long range because I feel like... Alright, that's fine, it's all been a rappy. We need something in this game. A goal back before half-time gives us a chance, I think, but I still think it's going to be a long shot now. Irving Drupals, ball across, Capra with the strike, Capra with another strike, and no chance for us there, but we're looking a little bit better. Getting a bit more possession, maybe just take that short? No, goes to Elvis instead. Can he get... No, he's going to end up getting... Nah. Maybe get fouled? I don't know. We'll have to take another look at this at half-time. More long balls, yeah, but we're not really a long ball team. I've taken it off of shorter passing, but I don't want to completely over. I'm a little bit annoyed that we've conceded those 2 goals. Really, I felt like defensively we've actually been quite solid. It's just 2 long range efforts have ended up in the back of the net. Really, 2 good goals. Just frustrating to concede them. Right, they've switched the tactic around a little bit. I might just should we? I don't know. Maybe get stuck in a little bit more. Maybe get some tackles. Tell them to concentrate a little bit, that's certainly necessary, although they've not really not concentrated in this game. We've probably been as good as them in this game, and that's the frustrating thing, is that those 2 long ranges have been all that's really made the difference. Right, Lamantia, can we get a break on now? Di Placido, he's got men running beyond him. One of those men is Elvis, he's basically a striker, so that's quite an advantage. So Capra, to Zivkovic, oh, what a save that is from De Gea, another big chance goes begging. This is what I mean. We need to take these opportunities. Zivkovic now out wide to Elvis. Can he get it back across to one of those guys? He can. Capra to Di Placido, and again it's blocked. How did Calder win the ball there? Why didn't our number 2 there just go and take that off of it? And there's no excuse for that. Brand. They've got all kinds of players bombing forward now. Antonio, good tackle, good stuff. Still worrying, though, to find ourselves in this position. This is not wise at all. Right, substitutions are necessary here, but I don't know quite where we're going to go with this. Can you look at the strength of the bench? Zivkovic has not had the best game, but he's also not had the worst game. There's been some really poor performers out there. Capra and Elvis, really, but we haven't got Halseta on the bench, and... I don't even know where to go with this. I don't want to bring on Slavi Danchev, just because I feel like if we're going to get a chance, Di Placido might actually be able to take it, but I don't have that same kind of faith in Slavi. Apologies, guys. Now... I might just have to overload. We need to do something in it. I know that it's not... All is not lost, or is it? I mean, should we just stay on attacking, because there is 2 legs, and you never know what we can do in the second leg. No, we've got to try and get something back in this last 10 minutes. I'm going to tell them to shoot on sight, just to try and earn something from this game, really. And tell them to concentrate for this last 10 minutes. I feel like when you look at the stats for this game, we've probably been the better... Not only have we been the better side, but... muggings galore again. This is another continuation of the lorry load of muggings, really, isn't it? Right, here we go again. Just get one back here. It'll make our task in Manchester that little bit more easy. And I say easy because it will be massively difficult no matter what happens. Elvis will probably shoot from long range. Yeah, that's my fault, though, for turning that on. Right, I might just turn that off, actually, for the last couple of seconds, because we're not going to be scoring any long-range goals. That doesn't really seem to happen very often. We're going to lose this 2-0, and I'm amazed. Falcao's ball in to Capra. Go on, one last goal. Lorenzo! Oh, it's wide. There we go. Roma 0, Man United 2. I'm in shock that we've managed to lose that, really. But there you go. I'm sorry, I was about to stop the recording there, guys. But basically, I will join you guys in a sec, enjoy some highlights of the games we've had in the league in between, and I will join you guys in a minute for the next leg of the Man United tie. That's the problem. We may have to get stuck in a little bit more. Friday. Oh, God. Another one of those goals. Inter 1, Roma 0, Felipe Novoa. That's a disappointing goal to concede. Just so frustrating to have those happen. Falcao with interception, but again we just lose the ball. It's one of these games, guys. Novoa's through and it's surely a goal. Yes, it is. 2-0 to Inter, and that's basically game, set and match there. Tackle, actually, but it's going to come straight through for Dybala, and it's in the back of the net. 3-0 to Inter. And it's probably a fair result, to be honest. We've just not been good enough on the night. A few things made some differences, but we just couldn't break them down in the end. Inter 3, Roma 0. Which whips it across. Di Placido's header off the crossbar on the rebound. Roma 1, Catania 0. Marcelo Di Placido finally back on the score sheet again. Di Placido now running at the defenders. Has got Zivkovic out wide. Can Zivkovic find him again? Capra now, maybe a long ranger. Cuts inside. What a strike that is from Simone Capra. Roma 2, Catania 0. Simone Capra's 10th of the season. Actually, Falcao out to Capra. Round Zivkovic. Zivkovic into the box. Goes through a few and bottom corner. 3-0 after 20 minutes. That's making up for some things. Or will there be more to this play? Capra in again, and it's 4-0. 23 minutes gone, 4-0, Simone Capra with his second of the game. Zivkovic with the ball in again, Marim at the back post, and it is 5-0. Jefferson Marim like a Jefferson aeroplane, Roma 5, Catania 0. Ball out wide to Lamantia, players all over the place. Garcia, can he pick a ball line? He does! Halserta, back of the net, 6-0. Di Placido with the assist this time, John Halserta with a goal, Roma 6, Catania 0. Zivkovic cutting inside, will he strike it? No. Roma 6, Catania 0, that's what I call purging your demon. Zivkovic with the cross. Cleared away, but Arabi will pick that up. Zivkovic again. Will he have a long ranger perhaps to Capra, to Di Placido? There's men all around. Oh, Garcia's through and it's in the back of the net. Amazingly there. Napoli 0, Roma 1. That's a huge goal. Can he slip it in for Capra? He's got men in support. Back for Di Placido. Bang of the net. Napoli 0, Roma 2. Lovely stuff. Finish that game. There we go. Napoli 0, Roma 2. Things still remain tight at the top. Right, guys, we're back. Yeah, so we had an interesting little run of results there with the Inter game not going so well, but then we absolutely purged our demons against Catania and then nicked ourselves a really solid win away at Napoli. So it's not all bad, but the title race is still very tight. And that brings us to what we're doing right now, and that is the difficulties of, this, basically. So we're just going to jump straight in, because I don't want to let this episode to go on for too long. Not a lot has happened to you regarding the squad and whatnot. So we're just going to jump straight into the Man United game, basically, right now. We've only played them, apparently we've played them twice since this save started, so I guess we must have played them before in, don't know how we'd have only played them once, but hey, there you go, they must have played them in a friendly or something, or in a, that's really strange, because even in an international competition they would have played against them twice, unless they met them in like a Champions League final or something and lost. But there you go. So slight problems today, being that Elvis is now injured as well, and not good, which means that Cancinelli is going to have to go in there. I don't know who else we could even put in, because of course we're missing Caterini and Elvis now. Halserta is not registered for this competition, annoyingly, because I actually felt like we were alright at that point, so we're having to play. I can't see this going well, guys. I really can't. I'm going to make some changes to the tactic, I think, but I'm not going to do it until we start in the game. So we're going to go with Di Placido, Cancinelli, Capra, Garcia, Falcao, Zivkovic, Kolesnikov, Arapi, Marim, Antonio, and Boisson. Boisson's looking really solid as a goalkeeper now. I think he was like, what? Apologies. Like 2.5 stars when we initially brought him in, but he's now a 4-star player, and I think there could be. I just genuinely think that could actually go up even further. Something about him just. I don't know, look at some of these stats. He's a really solid keeper. Top goalkeeper in the league as well at the moment, with 14 clean sheets so far, which is really solid. So let's keep ourselves going. I don't know. I want to see something in this game. I don't think we're going to be able to pull it back. I really don't. I just think that first half of the first game with the long shots just absolutely screwed us. Let me just turn the highlights back on. It just doesn't feel good. Let's put it that way. So they're going with Peters, Rashford, Reynoso, Carlos, Fernandez, Ruben Neves, Brandt, Navarro, Stones, Tar, and De Gea, of course, in goal. So they've got Tar and Bar. Good stuff. That's a whole lot of players. Right, so the system looks a little bit different to last time. That I will give them. I might just start off with the current tactic and see how things go, basically, because perhaps they're going to try and come out. I don't know. We're going to have to do something different in this game, really. Fact is, we were the better side in the home leg, and that's what's worrying, is the fact that we were the better side, lost 2-0 at home. disappointing. I think we were very unlucky to lose that game in the way that we did, but I think that it's basically screwed us, because I don't think we're going to be able to do anything of massive note. We might even win this game, but I don't think we'll win it by enough. Falcao now, out to Capra. Capra around the corner for Zivkovic. He's in space. Can he score? Well blocked in the end, but we've looked good to start this game off, and I'm not going to start... You know, if we start to dominate this match, then we're just going to keep letting us dominate it, I suppose. But we need goals, and we need them fast. Di Placido could get in the box here. Oh, that's a... What is he doing there? Just have a shot. You're basically just trying to play it through their defender there, and he's never going to let that happen. This is Man United. Marim there, good stuff from the two. At least we've got Marim and Kaleshnikov as our choice centre-back partnership, so that might give us something. Brandt now. We've probably started off the better side so far, possession-wise, shot-wise, everything-wise, really, which is, oh my life, what are you doing, Brent? Okay, but if they score another long shot, I'll just be like, okay, because this used to happen all the time with Portsmouth. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, what are we supposed to do? Have they just got a team of long shot specialists? Because all 3 goals that they've scored against us in this tie have been long shots. That's a real shame, because other than closing them down, the thing is though, right, we could close them down more and we might block it once in a while, but the thing is, the moment you do that, they'll just go in behind you, and it's a sort of, you know, generally blocking the long, allowing occasional long shots works in terms of, oh my god, they've got another one. They've got another one. It's fucking hell, guys. This game's gone from bad to worse all of a sudden. It's just the floodgates just opened. They got the long shot, and now they're suddenly really in control of this game. Flicked on there by Peters, and a good goal at the back from Brandt. Right, we're going to have to really open this game up a little bit now. We're going to go attacking for now. We're going to turn off short passing. We're going to get stuck in. We're going to play push higher up. We're going to have to, basically. We've got no choice in this matter. They're playing quite a narrow system, so we might be able to exploit the wings a little bit more. So we'll try to do that a little bit. Zivkovic now with the ball in. And it's Marim at the back post, and it's in the back of the net. Right, away goal number 1. But this game is going to take one hell of a turnaround. A 4-2 win technically would actually see us through, but if we win this 4-2 from this position, I would be in dreamland. Marim's got us going though. That's a beautiful header from him though, has to be said. 60 minutes on the clock. There is still time for a miracle, but I just don't see it happening, to be honest. I feel like this game is going to be nah, they look like they're completely... I just can't believe the way this game started off with that bloody long shot. Alan Ratchford, okay, let's close him down. At half-time, we may have to go on to overload for the entire second half and just see what we're capable of. There's a lot of good players in this team, but I just worry for us. And we've lost the ball. No, we haven't. Zivkovic has got it. Can we? No, we can't. If we go 3-1 down before half-time, I think this is tie over, really. Reynoso, I mean, the tie, in theory, is probably over anyway. Ratchford's through, cleared away, but again brought down. Reynoso, Peters is through, and it's in the back of the net, because the defenders just will not stick a foot in. Shemroy Peters, Man United 3, Roma 1. Damn it. They've been the better side today. That is, like, look at the stats. They've definitely been the better team today. But what is, like, my defender doing here when he just sort of runs the other way? I mean, oh, and it's over the goalkeeper's head as well. Shame. It's a real shame. But sometimes you just get this in FM. These games just pop up, and this is certainly not like the first one. The first one, I just feel we should have won. But you don't always get the luck, and we certainly weren't going to get ourselves a good result away from home. Like, the best we could hope for. A 3-1 here wouldn't be such a bad result had we won the first leg 2-0, but we didn't. So, second half, we're going to just have to try and... This could end up turning into that game we had before. We're going to throw some caution into wind and see what we can do here. So we're going to overload, we're going to take more risks, we're going to look for the overlap, because why not? We've got wide men. We're going to just try and be a bit more expansive, I guess, in the second half. It doesn't help not having someone like Caterini or Elvis in that role to really bust on and support Di Placido, but I don't really know what choice we've got for this second half. We're just going to have to absolutely we're going to have to blatter them. We need 4 second half goals to stand a chance of going through. But I'd at least like to see us get ourselves a bit of like pride back in this game a little bit, you know? Lose it 3-2 or get a 3-3 draw or something. Just show me that you actually were capable. Di Placido's through on goal here, and he has to score, and he doesn't. We've actually had the 2 good clear-cut chances in this game. That's what I would say. We've still had the better opportunities, and that's the problem. We haven't been taking our chances. Cancerelli now. Oh my god, it's still gone wide. United do look a little bit more on the back foot in this second period, but that might not make any difference. Cancerelli again. Another strike. Garcia, can he pick it up and strike it again? No, goes back out wide to Zivkovic. This game is not done yet, but I just don't think we've got enough. What was that? It's disappointing to see it happen, really, isn't it? But what can you do? We're just going to have to keep pumping at them for the rest of this game. We don't have 4 goals in us in the next 25 minutes. Or we may well have 4 goals in us, but they don't have 4 goals conceded in them. I can't see that happening. I can see us getting level in this game if we really do push it, because they look like they've given up the ghost in terms of attacking, but they might still catch us on the break later on and win this like 4-1 or 4-2 or something. Capra round for Cancinelli, he's through on goal here and he's missed it, and another good chance goes begging. This is what I mean, we cannot afford to not take these chances when they come. 2 players there with the ball and they've, oh, Capra's won it. No he hasn't, when you think your players won the ball as well, they just haven't. Capra into Zivkovic. There's a bit of space now. If Di Placido can be picked out, it's going to be a long-range strike, isn't it? Oh no, round the corner, that's offside. Marcelo. Good finish, but you're offside. I would say make a change, but I really don't know what to do here regarding changes. Actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get on Albin. We're going to get off Albin Arapi. He's had a piss-poor game. Anyone else been really bad that I could actually... Geronimo Garcia has not been fantastic either. Those might be my only 2 changes, to be honest. Oh, really? Okay. He's definitely offside by miles. Yeah, he's offside. Good finish from him though, but we need him to be onside and then doing those finishes. 23 minutes to go. We might get a couple more shots in, but I don't see us getting anything from this game. Well, we're certainly not going to get anything from this tie, which is a real shame. To go out in the first round like this, it's disappointing considering the squad we've got. And what? Oh, fuck me. No. Can we see the injury here? I'm just curious as to... No, we can't. Okay. If he's seriously injured, I'll be even more annoyed because we don't... Oh, I should have just brought him off. But then why would I? We need the... Danchev's coming on. If Di Placido is seriously hurt, that might well be our shot at the title also going out the window, because when we've not had him in the team, we just don't... And plus we've not got Elvis to come in and replace him. It will be all about Slavi Danchev for a while if he is seriously injured. Last year he didn't suffer from injury troubles at all from what I can remember, but this year he's had 2 or 3 little nigglies. Cancerelli out wide for Zivkovic. Danchev. Amazing stuff. Man United 3, Roma 2. Slavi Danchev with his 2nd goal of the season. Has he got a miracle in this for these last few minutes? Imagine if he came on and scored like 4 times, and that was poor defending from Ruben Neves there. Zivkovic's ball in, Danchev with the strike. Horrific goalkeeping from David De Gea. But there we go. Man United 3, Roma 2. We're back in this game. Not back in the tie by any stretch, but at least giving them a bit more of a run in this game. Zivkovic now in for Capra. We're going to rely on Capra a lot in this game, but Cancinelli is my main worry because he just looks like he'll lose the ball every time he gets it. Zivkovic whips it in. Danchev with the flick on, but not quite good enough there. Still, better football from us. It's amazing to actually see we're doing this, and Danchev's come on and scored. I love him. He is a real favourite of mine, despite... you guys have turned him into a fan favourite. I don't know what it is, but hey, who knows? Maybe he'll be picked as the manager for the next day. That must be offside. No? Okay. 4-2 to Man United, and that's pretty much game, set and match, but we all kind of knew that after the first 2 goals, really. I thought he looked a little offside there. Oh no, it's the one, for some reason one of my defenders has dropped really deep there and has allowed Rashford into a huge amount of space because nobody tracked him. Big mistake, guys, big mistake. That's a shame. I'll tell him to concentrate for the last few minutes of this game, but I don't think it's going to make any difference to... Oh, okay, I was going to say, I hope that wasn't going to be another injury for us. Januzaj now with the ball in. Rashford's flip... Oh my god, they've got another one. We've had the better chances in this game. We've just not taken them, just like we did in the first game, really. And that's the real shame that I don't think we deserve to lose this tie by 7 goals to 2. It's a great header from Rashford. It doesn't feel like that anyway. They've been good today. They have, and probably deserve to win the game still. But we have created some decent opportunities, and it's just annoying that we've not been able to take them and allowed 5 goals in. But that was always going to happen once we went on overload. So there we have it. We're out of the Champions League again, and yeah, fair enough, guys. But 2 assists for Andrej Zivkovic, though, still locking them up. But my main worry here, Manchester City beat fucking Real Madrid 6-0. Are the English teams just OP now? Because that seems to be the case. We've got Parma next, so that should be a nice easy 3 points because they are dead last and struggling like crazy. Main issue though is Di Placido. Oh, thank fuck for that. Okay. That doesn't mean he's not still injured, because I've had someone turn up after that, so issues, boys, issues. Right, so, next episode, since we're just out of that now, I'm probably going to do either Albino Leffe or Lazio. Maybe Lazio, actually, because it's a derby. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Apologies if we've gone out again. That's really a bit of a shitter, isn't it, really? But there you go. We're going to have to strengthen in the summer and come back. Hopefully we'll get a decent budget, and I hope we can win the league, and hopefully Alberto Di Placido isn't too badly injured. So, if you guys have liked what you've seen, I'm sorry this episode's dragged on a little bit. I will, please do drop a like on the video, though. And if you'd like to even more than that, please do subscribe to the channel for more Outcast icons and From the Shadows in your inbox every other day at 7 o'clock. And I will see you guys in the next episode for a big old game against Lazio, where we really are going to have to rack up some wins in the meantime to try and get ahead in the title. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching.